Raised?
No, I was born in South America.
You were born in South America?
Yeah, I was born in Bogota, Colombia.
Wow.
I was adopted when I was 4 months old.
Okay.
My brother Vinny, that I was just telling them about, he's 9 months younger than I am. My parents, my adopted parents, they didn't think they could have any more kids. They had a miscarriage many years before. They tried and tried.
Sure.
Didn't think they could have any more kids. And my mom always tells me stories. She said that we looked at all these different pictures of babies. And my mom, oh, when I saw you, mommy, she goes, I knew I wanted you. And then guess they went through all the paperwork and whatever. And then she found out she was pregnant with my brother Vincent.
Wow.
So then my uncle Frank, he had to come get me. My mother's brother was the one because my mom didn't want to fly with, pregnant and all that. So my Uncle Frank came down there and got me. Yeah.
Wow. What's Vinny doing?
I was Vinny's. He drives the crane. He's a operating engineer. He
Okay.
drives like the cranes and stuff, and
Okay.
So he does well.
Oh, that's awesome, man. You
Yeah.
guys close?
Yeah, real close.
I bet. Well, shit, man. I gotta tell you, you and me have never hung out. We've never, most of the folks that I have, come do the show and stuff. They're old friends or people that I know real well through somebody else. But you're just somebody who I've always really admired you from afar and been very curious about you. Starting out, when I was young and I fell in love with this acting thing, I looked at you and the work that you were doing. And part of me was like, wow, man, like if this guy could do it, like I kind of got a shot, like you were bringing something that was like so raw and so real and so lived in. And then, when I was first starting out, in the city here, like kind of like pounding the pavement, and really not looking good. I remember sometimes you would come into like auditions like that and you would come in with like a gang of people and like kind of watch your whole story go through. And I've just been, kind of watching you from afar, man. And for me, I'm really grateful that you agreed to do this. I'm so curious about you. And you've always been somebody that, again, that I've just, I've admired I've admired you and I admired the way that you've gone about things, admired the way that you've owned things and kind of where you're at now. And so just, first, I just want to say thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me. I'm a very big fan of yours as well. Man, you got a great career, and
Thanks,
thank you. And that was really nice. I didn't know that saw me at these auditions and like, wow, like that's cool. You've always wanted to be an actor?
No, not at all. I mean, I it's weird. I kind of was, I grew up as an athlete. Like that's kind of was my main focus. I played baseball and football. Went to go play in school, and I was a boxer. And then I got into a lot of trouble and had to leave school. Was always in and out of different institutions, and it was really not like looking good for me at all. And then when I went to I got kicked out of my first school, but then I went to another school. Baseball coach got me in, and I took an acting class, honestly, by accident. And there was this woman, I got her name tattooed here, but she saw me in something, and she really gave me a shot. And once I got into some serious trouble, then I went to her, and she'd given me all these books on acting, and I'd really fallen in love with it. And she pushed me to go and audition for the Moscow Art Theater and leave the country and kind of try to sort of leave that life behind a little bit. And I did. It really saved my life. She ended up marrying my wife and I, and she really was like a guardian angel for me. And but once I found it, I knew that that's